Hey y'all, Faith Kelly, Caswyn Moon, and Kika, the cat. We are back home. Okay, go ahead. She doesn't really like the van life. It's not for her. That's why.
She doesn't like it, the van life.
Frequently, people ask us, "Well, why don't you just bring Kika on tour?" That's why. That's why we don't bring her on tour.
She hates the van.
Tour number 9, 2025, Staying Alive tour complete.
Done.
Holy shit, y'all. Wow. Yeah. It's been a wild freaking ride. We're going to do a more appropriate tour and review video maybe tomorrow, but I do want to talk a little bit about our last few days on tour out in Greenville and last night. Can you believe we were in Durham just last night?
Dude, John Strunk gave us great cake.
He really did, dude.
It was really good cake, John.
Yeah.
We gave some to Chad.
We get, yeah, and Parker and everyone.
Chad's got your plate.
We're kind of reeling right now because it's so strange.
When you outer space for 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's like when we were here last, it was like snowy and brown, and now it's like freaking green, and the skies are pink and blue, and it's
purple and red and yellow. What were the skies like when you were young? I lived in Arizona. The sky was always full of pretty fluffy clouds.
So we like, let's do a rundown. So yesterday we posted a video, before we got to Greenville, right? So we didn't do Greenville yet.
No.
So 2 days ago, Friday, we went to Greenville to play at the new Alley Cat Records, and it's just so freaking cool seeing Jeff and the crew, and it's always kind of like a little bit of a family reunion, especially with our Greenville homies.
Jeff got us effing wasted.
We were celebrating life, man. You know, it's been a, celebrating life after loss. Sometimes you just need to.
Tequila always tastes better when you drink it with your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before a show. Well, and this new location is right beside a very nice bar, so that is very affordable and gives you some tall, heavy shots. So it was really cool to see Jeff, and basically it was a cool, like, kind of like open mic feature thing. So we played, and then like some other like local musicians played as well. So I did get some footage of that. I'll share it with you in a second. But basically that happened, and it's
those boys knocked that Steve Miller tune out of the park.
That was at Chad's.
Yeah,
that was at Chad's. But man, wow, can you tell we're just like, what the heck? What the hell? Like a month ago we were in Bisbee, and now we're like, it doesn't even feel like a month ago. It's just like you feel like you time travel.
A couple weeks ago.
So just trying to stay on track here, just so we can get the story down, and then we'll I'm trying to get a little jog in before the sun goes down. But it was a long ride. It was a really long ride. He's a fucking road warrior, this man here. Thank you, Caswyn Moon, for driving us across the country and getting us home safe every time, getting us to all the gigs. He's freaking, I love him. So we
I could be your driver when we're not on tour. So if you need a good van driver, I'm a guy.
They'd probably pay you in different ways that I don't pay you.
Oh, like with money?
Well, we have fun and experience and love.
Yeah.
And other things. So it's
Yo, look at the moon coming up over Point Mountain.
Oh wow, that's like the freaking finale. I wonder if I can get that. I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. That's the freaking finale to the visuals of this tour. Holy shit. How cool is that? It's Caswyn Moon. So basically we went to Greenville. We played at the new Alley Cat. It's awesome to see Jeff in his new space. And we also had some local friends play. And then after that, we drove about, I don't even think John lives like a mile away from there.
It's 2.3 miles.
2.3 miles, and we just freaking slept in John Strunk's driveway and ate cake with him, and
sleep.
Woke up the next morning, got coffee, and
pooped all over the van.
It was a really good sleep in John's driveway. So
I stayed up chatting with John till damn near 3:30 in the morning.
And I just in the back of the car.
Then I passed out, and he just hung out a little while longer.
Look, man, I had seawater in the brain and I had my period, man. When those two things hit me at the same time, I just freaking
We had coffee
out.
in the morning with John.
Yeah, it's just half the reason we do this is to see our old friends over and over again, and our new friends over and over again until they're old friends. But with that, here's some footage from our night at Alley Cat Records. This is Friday night. Now it's Sunday, but this is Friday night. So this is the new Alley Cat Records out in Greenville. All right, back in Greenville.
All right.
Go Pirates! Go Pirates!
All right.
All right. Sometimes we roll up into a spot and like
We channel Sarah.
yeah, we channel Sarah. It's like, all right, you know, if you frequent the Dale out in Mountaindale, you know
You know what we're talking about.
you know when Sarah walks in and the house is popping, she goes, all right. So yeah, y'all, this is Greenville, North Carolina.
We channel Sarah a lot, actually, on tour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we walk in and all right. All right. I know that we have never been to this location of Alley Cat Records before.
That was the new one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We got a new
I'm
building.
excited. Let me see that hair tie.
Oh, I don't know how it got there. What do you guys think of our cats?
They really make the dashboard pop.
That guy keeps getting a little unstuck, but
It's to your toe.
what?
Keep towing it.
Come on, go Pirates, man. We want to get to the music venue. No, I think it's only like a block or so down.
Yeah, it's right down. Two more lights down.
I want to do a tour.
Picking up girls in a
And we
hand
down forward. Okay, here we go. This is Greenville. Well, this is just a little sliver of Greenville.
Little sliver. It's like a pinky nail. It's like a pinky nail of Greenville.
You know, it's got all the stops. It's got a McDonald's over
It's
there.
got all the fancy stuff.
Ooh, whoa.
Look at that. It's got a
Is that
gas
a
station.
freaking Sheets? Right in town? Yo, I think that's new. I don't remember there being a Sheets like right in town like that.
Wow.
Okay, wow.
Wow, Greenville.
That changes things.
Wow.
You know, I always feel like we're getting close to home when we get to Sheets. Sheets Land.
Greenville's got a Sheets.
That's where the tour started at. You know, in Hanover, it went to Sheets. All right. Oh, wow, there it
Is
is.
that it?
Oh. The new Alley Cat Records.
Sometimes you gotta drive like an asshole.
Never mind. You honestly, that wasn't that bad.
I did the Jersey whip.
You did it right there.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. All right, let's go check it
We
out.
got a good parking.
Get a pair of sheets. Alright, y'all, this is Alley Cat Records out here in Greenville. This is the second location. We have played the first location many, many times, and it's so cool to see it having grown into this new spot. It was a super cool night. We just played our sets. It's kind of the end of the night where, you know, it's kind of like open mic, like kind of like transcendence, jam sessions are happening. And this place is so awesome. He has some awesome deep cuts and local music and all sorts of things that you can buy. But if you don't know about Jeff, we will tell you all about him. Probably before and after. We have known him for quite a few years now. It's so cool. You got Dark Somber up there on the wall. You got a lot of local musicians. Well, not local, but touring musicians. Major supporter of rock and roll and DIY music all over the country. There's a reason we call him St. Jeff, man. It's Alley Cat Records, man. Come out here to Greenville. Check this place out. Like I said, it's kind of at the end of the night. But man, this place is just awesome. DIY music would not exist without Jeff over there, Jeff Blinder. We love that man. From there, like I said, we went to John Strunk's house. We passed out. We ate cake.
And now on to Chad's.
And now, so the next day...
Yeah, I want to talk about this band.
Yeah?
Is that what we're talking about now?
Oh, yeah. I think what they were still pending.
Yeah.
Still pending.
It was their very first time playing together. These fucking guys are incredible, man. I mean, they were playing some covers that I haven't heard in freaking years.
Yeah,
man.
some Traffic.
Yeah, they were playing some like really deep cut covers and just fucking killing it.
Yeah. It was really freaking cool, and it's cool to see the art barn grow. The way it is.
They did Psycho Killer by Talking Heads.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
And this was a real freaking cool party, man.
Yeah.
We got to play for a while.
Well, they're all great dudes too, man.
Got to see Tracy and Carl. We finally delivered that dang planet.
Made a new friend named Curry. What's up, Curry?
What's up? Made a lot of new friends, man. Wow, I just can't believe it was such a cool way to end the tour at Chad's.
Chad's got a good group of people, man. They just, what little conversation I was really able to have, because I apologize, y'all.
We were wiped out.
If I seemed aloof last night, it's only because I was just racked with miles and really starting to
well, the drive from Florida, from Surf to Surf City, was a little rough.
So if I seemed a little aloof and out there, I apologize to y'all. I had more social graces last night. Would have had a lot more conversations, but
I can't believe we're doing a video right now. You were so wiped.
It was nice to be able to chill in my van and smoke and listen to y'all play.
Yeah.
It was good talking with Curry. So,
got to see Parker.
Yeah, I got to see Parker. Got to see Carl and Tracy.
Yeah.
Got a vinyl from Parker.
Yeah, I might actually set up my record player now so we can listen to that. Sorry.
I was just going to put it on the altar, but...
Oh my God. I would like to hear it. Wow, y'all. It was just crazy, and it was such a freaking cool night to end our 2025 Still Alive tour, which, before we get into it, here's a little bit of what happened last night at the Art Barn. A little bit of Still Pending. And I think Still Pending is like a collaborative band.
Yeah,
with
they're
like
all
a lot
in other
of
bands, but that was the first time
they did a show together.
That they'd ever played together was last night.
It was so good. I can't believe that was just last night.
If that's the first time you all ever played together, don't ruin it with practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep
doing that.
You guys are good.
I will say, I forgot to mention this in last night's video. Chad, as you walk around, he does a lot of art, and he also has he sets up, I know, at a lot of the local artist fairs and whatnot. You can find him on Instagram at Press Inc. And then you can also find the Art Barn at, I think it's Art Barn NC, for these cool DIY shows. So here's a little bit of last night at the Art Barn in Durham, North Carolina. We were in Durham, North Carolina, and now we're home in our driveway right now.
Yeah, man.
That's bizarre.
Hi, Sugar.
Sugar the cat. Oh, she was the one who Sugar. You see Sugar in this video. I got you some video of her. Chad's cat I think she was radioing Kika saying, hey, they're on their way. They made it to the last show. Here they come.
One of my downfalls is I meet a lot of people, and I don't remember a lot of names, but I remember faces and moments. But I remember every freaking cat we met up to. Every single
Freaking
cat.
Courtney,
Jerry.
Oh my God.
Artemis.
Yeah, we'd see Artemis this trip. So here's a little bit from last night at the Art Barn. If you can, follow this group of people. They're really cool artists. They're doing really cool things to just support the local music scenes. And just thank you again, everyone, for having us. It was just a very magical way to end this tour.
Miss you, Kevin and Jana.
A barn in the backyard of our friend Chad's house. So I'm not going to give you the full tour of his house, obviously, but I will show you this awesome space that he's created, along with many of his friends, out here in Durham, North Carolina. You know, it's our second time being here, and it's just so cool to see how this changes every year. And so basically he has a painting party every summer where they add to the art barn. And this is one of my favorite pieces. Hopefully I can show you Sugar, the little cat on premise that lives here, man. She is so freaking sweet, and I'm so excited to get some cat time in. I should be reunited with my cat by tomorrow night. Really excited for that. But yeah, man, he throws shows here quite often, and he's got some really cool spaces. A lot of really cool musical history, and you can find it on Art Barn NC, I think it's the Instagram name. Chad also does some really cool art. He also often sets up at markets around here in Durham, so you can find him. Just a really cool space, man. Really grateful to be here with our friends. And of course, I don't know, we'll see how the end of the night goes, but y'all, we might have a few smalls and mediums left of the shirts. If you want one when we get back home, let me know. But yeah, man, and I'll tell you, his house is also beautifully decorated with art, but I'm not gonna, this is one of those ask for an address kind of spaces, but I did want to show you, oh, here we go. Here's some more of his art. Did want to showcase his art. He makes stickers, he makes these in paintings. I think he does prints as well. Yeah, these are originals. Look at these seats. Everything is a piece of art here. Classic Flaming Lips. I wasn't at that show, but there are shows he's got posters of that I have been at, which is really cool. Yeah, man. Make friends with Chad. Follow the Art Barn. He throws some great shows in the summer. I only wish that we lived closer, because it is a really magical place. And what a wonderful way to end this 6-week tour with our friends out here in North Carolina. Thank you again, Chad, for having us out. And this is this band's first show. God, and look at this little angel. This is Sugar. Oh, hi. Hello, say hi to YouTube. Oh, yeah, she does work hard. Look at that little tail, that little lip. What a cool cat. So then we left the party, I think around midnight, and
as you guys know, if you've been
Was it
watching,
around midnight? I thought it was a little later, like maybe 1:30.
it was close to. I think it was around midnight 30.
I was so out of it last night, man.
It was, and I don't know how you were so out of it, and you got us in it. You got us back home.
Well, if you don't, then you won't.
If you've been watching this series, you know when we were back in Bisbee, I had lost my grandpa. And today being Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day, mothers.
Especially the badass moms out there. And you know what I mean.
And to all the fathers, happy Mother's Day, you mothers.
Although you guys, the fathers get their day. But so I basically had a date with my family at like noon in Harrisburg, PA. And this motherfucker here drove till 5 a.m. Then we took a 2-hour nap. And then we finished our way out, and I made it to the lunch just in time. I got to give my Nana a hug. And that was very special.
That's my gift to full moon over Point Mountain, man.
That is really something else.
That's the whole reason that
we got home early. Well, we weren't going to get home this early if I didn't have that little dinner thing. You know, we didn't
draw
rush
down
out.
the moon, man.
We need that. We need that moon to come in here so we can have an excellent freaking summer in the Catskills. And we just drove and drove. Last night we were gonna try to find a freaking place to stay. We rolled up to this pilot and it was nuts. So we kept driving.
Yeah.
And then we found Sheets and it was nuts.
That was a different kind of.
It was a different kind of pilot. That was not like a normal truck stop.
I've never seen anything like that before. I went in to get a bottle of water and take a piss and replace the water, and I just walked back outside and I said, "Nope, we're not gonna be staying here tonight." And she's like, "What?"
I'm sorry, never seen a truck stop with 2 armed guards.
Just buckle up.
I'm just
we're
saying.
going another 3
hours down the road. So we parked
man.
at like 5 a.m. at a rest stop, and it was a pretty peaceful 3-hour sleep. So that's why today we're like, so we go, I visit with my family, and then we drive another 3 hours. We go to Wegmans to get some groceries. I'm thinking about Kate Flannery up here. I'm thinking about Frank Hurricane.
Yo.
I'm thinking about musicians field trip to Knoebels.
Yeah, Cassie, are you listening?
Oh my God, Richard, Ellie. Oh my God, I would love to take a field trip of musicians to Knoebels.
Yeah,
I think that'd be a
potato
wild
pancakes
day.
and sweet tea for everybody.
And roller coasters.
We all hopped up and throw out our necks on that wooden coaster.
So much for headbanging summer. So before we get into like talking about the Catskills and stuff, we're just gonna kind of end the tour here first, and maybe the next day or few we'll review back on the whole tour and actually think about it and talk about it. But we went to Wegmans and we just rolled in home. We said hi to your mom. We've pet Kika. I've been brushing her. As you can see, the van is still kind of a mess, but we are, can you turn on the house lights for a second? We are clearing it out.
Look at the moon through the trees.
Holy crap. Wait, yeah, turn on the light. The instruments are out of the van. They're in the house. But we still have like stuff over there and like all this crap by my feet. Like, just so you guys know, when we're on the road, the reason my feet are always up in the dashboard is because like there's literally, okay, here's something kind of funny. Little tour secrets. I can finally take this shit out.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, yeah, these are the things we're uncovering that we've hoarded in the van for weeks. Oh my.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, my sister. When I saw my sister in Bisbee, she's like, she gave me this wrapped up thing. She's like, you need this.
It's for your plants.
It's for your plants. It's a snail with I don't know what this hole is for. We couldn't figure out what that is. Maybe to measure water?
You like put water in there and it seeps down.
What do you guys think this is for? My sister got me the snail. I needed it. We were thinking about leaving it at the inn at Castle Rock, but I was like, no, I'm taking it with me.
Yo, Clown Daddy. Oh.
No, I think that might be in here. Oh.
Yo, Clown Daddy.
It made it safe. Bisbee Blue Gin. We had to do it. Every year we go on tour, we do like to set aside a small amount of money to come home with a nice time, a nice booze to help us book the next tour.
Yo, Clown Daddy.
And it was actually Kevin who got me hooked on this.
We're gonna drink some gimlets.
It was Kevin Hill over at Bisbee Badassery. He was hooking me up with the liquid marijuanas, and it was made with the Bisbee Blue. It was only like $30 for that whole thing, y'all. You should go check it out.
Pretty good price for that.
So let's see other things that we're rediscovering that we have. Oh yeah, Clown Daddy bought herself some Bisbee olive oil, and you know she was flying home, and it's wrapped up in here. I'm not gonna wrap it. She got herself some olive oil.
Bring that on the plane with her.
Yeah, as she was packing up, I was like, "Do you want us to take that and just give that to you when you get home?" So yeah, it was a 3-week delivery, but it got here safe. This is pretty funny. When you know Sarah at the Dale found out that we were playing at the Black Cock Brewery, she's like, "I need some merch." So I got her a shirt in the back. I don't even know where that is. And then Joan is like, "Oh, take these for your boss. Let's see if they made it." Oh my god. Cockfest.
Not a scratch on it.
Look at that. So, you know, someone gives you a box of glass to carry in a tiny little minivan.
Here, take this and get it 3,200 miles safely.
I'm gonna put that somewhere safe.
Oh wait, let's see how many miles we went.
Yeah, how many miles did we go?
I think it was just a short one.
And then this is our bag of receipts, everybody. This is how we will go through it later, and we're trying to figure out how to start an LLC so we can actually legitimize this little business. But yeah, this is how organized we are. But you know what? At least they're all in one place. It's not all receipts, y'all. There's a poster, some memorabilia. What do we got?
Oh, we only went 9,125 this time.
We didn't even go 10,000 miles. Look at that. What is this? Oh, Tom Curry. Yeah, so it's not just receipts. There's like
not bad.
So we'll go through this. But for years I would just stuff this stuff into like the glove boxes, and it was just getting a little ridiculous.
The 0.3 is the driveway.
But yeah, if you guys don't know this, like the reason I'm always got my legs up is because like down there, it's like I got shoes, a bag of trash, some tampons. What else? What is this? Oh, this is Kaz. I got this for the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Because we got to repaint our bathroom and do some stuff in the house. Warning: this bathroom is not as clean as Bucky's. So these are the little things we've obtained for ourselves and others. We got a bag of Bucky's snacks for the crew at Tops. We got to deliver that tomorrow.
We get like gifts like 70s people.
And we got freaking a bag of snacks for Eamon from Bucky's.
Like when they vacation in the 70s, man, they come back with like little, like Florida-shaped shot glass, or like ashtray.
Yeah.
You know, nobody gives each other ashtrays anymore. What's up with that? Now you get them fresh vape cartridges.
So y'all, that's we still got a lot of unpacking to do, and we got a lot of unpacking to do with y'all about this tour. But we did just want to close it up with a big thank you to Greenville and Durham, our friends at Alley Cat Records and at Art Barn. It was a successful tour. I think it was our best tour.
Like I said, sorry guys. I wish I could have had a lot more better conversations last night.
I thought you were fine.
You caught me at my ripest.
This is another good thing we snagged, but it did get some coconut water on it, so it's a little. The Book of Cat by Lob. It's a really great book. We got that in Miami. You got to support your friend's art, you know.
Coloring book that Doug gave us.
Yeah, the coloring book that Doug gave us. We would I didn't get to use it too much, but I did look through it to get some intel on our.
Yeah, we used it as a mapping.
We got to go to all of them. We have to go to all the national parks.
We got the national park pass. Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do a national park pass tour.
I'm gonna sleep first. I'm going to sleep, I'm going to clean up, I'm going to go for a nighttime jog, I'm going to go do a little embody.
We'll book the gigs.
I'm going to get a shower.
The national park.
It's been like 2 or 3 days since I've showered legit.
Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
We'll book the tour around the national park.
All right, y'all. Well, you heard it here first. We are already thinking about that 10th tour, and
I wonder how Max is doing.
Yeah, man, our friend Max is out in Bisbee right now. That's so freaking cool.
I think.
Well, I don't know if he's still in Bisbee, but he was there the past few days.
Max could be somewhere in New Mexico right now. We have no idea.
I have no idea where Max is. I got to make some kazoos. I'm all out of kazoos.
I'm going to shoot him.
Hey, we do have a few more small and medium tour t-shirts, so if anyone really wants one, let me know. Otherwise, we're probably going to give them to some friends or just sell them at our merch table.
We'll bring them to the Too Short to Suck Film Festival, and we'll give them out as some sort of weird consultation prize.
Wow, y'all. So that was the 2025 Still Alive tour. If you want to, please hit subscribe. We have some big plans for the future. We got a lot of fun local stuff happening. And we are scheming our next tour. We're trying to figure out how to make this as legit as possible so we can afford to go to more hard to reach places. So you can always check out the Support the Journey page. I got a lot of stuff to add to our patrons, the Couple of Wanderers ones and the Faith Kelly patron, which is a little more spicy. And yeah, y'all, otherwise just go show up to your local music scenes or follow your favorite artist friends on Instagram and YouTube and just support each other. You know, it's a really cool thing that we can do what we want to do and that we can create, that we are beings of creation and that we can do this crazy shit. I'm gonna go get on with my bad self. We'll probably see you tomorrow over some coffee and we will talk a little bit more in deep about the tour. Also,
you know what's cool? Zero was on Gene Play stage.
I saw that. Freaking Zero made it to Bisbee.
Zero was at a gig in Bisbee, man.
Oh, I didn't even tell you this. I made a post on our Instagram or my Instagram, because we have separate Instagrams. We don't have a Couple of Wanderers Instagram. It's just Faith Kelly Art or Caswyn Moon, and I'm very active on mine. So you should go say hi. But what was I saying? I made a post about questions. If you have any questions about tour life, DIY tour life in general, let us know, and we're going to answer them in the next video where we talk about the last 6-week tour. So you can ask us anything about DIY tour life or this tour in particular. Let us know the questions. We will answer them, and if you ask and it's a little late, we'll answer them in a later video. We did get some cool questions already from Abby out in South Dakota. She had asked, so we're not going to answer it now. We're going to answer it tomorrow. But she had asked, how do you decide what towns you go to? And then, is it scary sometimes van camping? Y'all, we haven't slept in a bed since April 22nd. We saved a ton of money on hotels. So that's why the thing is like, all right, we didn't get a room for freaking 3 weeks. We bought ourselves a little Bisbee Blue.
I know, when you ask yourself, I can't answer the question. We have to wait till tomorrow.
You can give it a little hint, give them a little teaser, so they'll ask us questions.
Is van camping scary? Well, not if you're scarier than what scares you. You know? Not
when you carry bear spray.
But really, honestly, you know, you go to the right places and you're always okay. If you're where you're supposed to be, you're all right.
Well, if you get a bad vibe, leave.
Yeah, if you're not where you're supposed to be, your cat senses will tell you, because you got them inside.
Like last night when we were in when we were in Pilot and we were like,
all I had to do was walk in there to take a leak, and I was like, nope, we're out of here.
Yeah, and we stayed at a very peaceful rest stop.
I would have drove the whole 5 miles.
5 hours. I wish it was just 5 miles. So yeah, if you want to know anything about tour, whether it's this tour, the next tour, tour life, you can ask us the most intimate, dirty, freaking questions, and we will let you know. Because there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into this, and we're gonna be because it got dark out, an open book about it on the next video. So yeah, y'all, with that, thank you again. Throw on a playlist. We're trying to reach your watch hours, trying to make this thing happen for the future, and we love y'all. Keep doing your dang thing. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there.
If you got any ideas of tour ideas, throw them at us.
Yeah, do it.
For that.
We can't wait for the next one. Although I can, because I got to book it and there's a lot of work to be done.
I need to recharge, man.
But I'm ready. I'm going to go sleep. We got some sleep to catch up on. But I look forward to the next one with...
I drove almost 10,000 miles in 6 weeks.
At the same time, though, I'm tired, but I do feel refreshed.
It's not even tired. It's just...
It's like...
If you do a lot of driving, you know, like especially at night with the reflectors and the signs and the things that fly by, like for 3 days after you park, when you're home, you still, when you close your eyes, you see it all.
Yeah.
And so it takes about 3 days for that to reset.
Playing that show yesterday at Chad's.
Just in time to drive up to the Dale.
For Thursday night at the Dale. It was funny last night playing that show at Chad's. I was just thinking about the different views and faces and things that I've seen, singing those songs for the past 6 weeks. It was just...
Mom wants some blueberry muffins.
Hell yeah, I want some blueberry muffins. I'm going to get some blueberry muffins, y'all. We will see you tomorrow. We're going to answer questions. We're going to talk all about tour. And we're going to have a little more energy. We love y'all. Oh, wait, put it on. Oh, you can still see it.